good time.
Guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. Today I'm going to talk about the FBI is now flagging men's content as extremism is bad. These are men we need to keep our eye out in the communities because they're likely to be problematic and fight back against the machine and maybe even do some harm to other people, as if you could categorize that by a bunch of unhappy men that maybe got shafted and dated in dating or screwed in divorce, and all of a sudden we're going to be doing bad things. But there's a new report here from the Gateway Pundit, just out today, where the FBI is now flagging online terms such as red pill, based, and Chad. It's extremist terms. Oh, man. Wouldn't it suck to have a name like Chad right about now? Every time you fill out an application or anything, you get flagged on stuff. Before I get into this, let me remind you guys, okay? This is actually a meme that runs around on Facebook and Twitter and just about everywhere. Anytime some person does something bad, and then the FBI or the police come out and they say, well, he was known. He was known by the police. He was known by the FBI and on our radar, and nothing has happened to this person until after they do something bad. So it's not like the FBI are on top of the ball, so to speak. So I don't think they're coming for red pill content creators or people that talk about stuff on forums. And, as much as this stuff, you can flag this stuff all day long. And even if they read it, they apparently don't do anything about it. So I wouldn't lose any sleep over this. But I will say it is very telling that they are coming for men's communities, that men that are maybe a little disenfranchised, that say that they are concerned about the future, they don't like dating, they're unhappy with dating, they've been screwed in divorce. Suddenly these are problematic men. And the interesting thing is, and I'm going to read the listing here so you guys can see it. The interesting thing here is some of these terms, such as red pill or based, have nothing to do with men's community. Being based of course, that's very old school memeology, but a term that we've used for a long time, just someone being based means they're grounded in reality, or that's something that's very cool. Somebody could do a trick on a bike or a motorcycle or something, and you go, dude, that's based. Okay. And again, the name Chad and Stacy and red pill. Now we use the red pill in our community to say, hey, you decided to take the red pill and see what the real world's about. It's opened your eyes to the way reality is. But Republicans also use this as taking the red pill, meaning you've decided to switch to the Republican Party, or you at least agree with some of their tenets. So again, this they're going to have a whole lot of flagging to do if they take this seriously. They say the FBI Monday, I read that the new documents were released by the FBI after the Heritage Foundation's oversight project filled an FOIA request, which is I don't know what FOIA request is. But anyway, it's to release certain documents. Freedom of Information Act. That's what it is. I don't know why that escaped my brain for a second. The Freedom of Information Act request. The documents are titled Involuntary Celibate Violent Extremism, and in them, they contained a glossary of several words that the FBI claimed were used by incel extremists. The term red pill, Chad, and based were all considered to be extremist rhetoric. They say here the term red pill by definition refers to a process by which a person's perspective is dramatically transformed, and it became popular after it was used in the 1999 movie The Matrix. Chad is internet slang for an alpha male, and based just means to stay true to yourself. I agree with all that. Here's some of the terms here. Now, some of them I don't understand, but they say like adding cell to something, femcell, incel, a suffix which is added to words describe specific types of incels. No, it's not to describe the specific types of it. Well, I guess I see what they're saying. Femcell, incel describes a female that is an incel. Examples include bald cell, an incel who is bald. Never heard that one. Height cell. I can't read that next one because of YouTube. Escort cell, incel who supports use of professionals. Chad, Preet, Chang, or Tyrone. So they're throwing all of them in there. They didn't get Juan. They did. I think we use Juan for our Latino brothers. But yeah, Chad and Tyrone apparently, and Chang, race-specific term used to describe idealized version of a male who is very successful at gaining sexual and romantic attention from women. Incels unsuccessfully compete against Chads for attention. Femoid, or I guess foid, or a roasty, terms to dehumanize females. Oh, wait a minute. Is it to dehumanize them, though? I don't think so. It's over, a comment which describes the hopelessness of being an incel. The typical response to this comment is, it never began. Is that the meme? I don't know if that has anything to do with the meme with the two astronauts at the planet, and the astronaut behind has the hole puncher to the back of the other one's head. And he says, "Oh, it's such and such," and the one behind him says, "It always has been." I don't know. That's LDAR, acronym for lie down and rot. Looks matching. Now here's the one that I find interesting. MG, Mike Golf Tango Oscar Whiskey. Now that one has been marked by YouTube for a very long time, and that's for guys going their own way, which refers to an online community that has an overlap with the involuntarily celibate community. It has some overlap, sure. It's interesting they didn't get a chance to go into more negative things to say about that community because they always like to. Normie or blue pill, derisive terms used to describe normal people, not used exclusively by incels. YouTubers use that when we're describing people that are not YouTubers or on YouTube. When they say, like my mom is a normie. My mom doesn't know all the stuff we talk about on YouTube, and we normal people. Red pill and black pill. Red pill refers to a belief shared by many people, many online communities, that society is corrupt and the believer is a victim of this corruption. Maybe, but like I said earlier, it has to do with men discovering that the happy wife, happy life, just get married, have kids, and everything will go great for you, and society, loves and cares for strong men. That's more popular, I would say. And also Republicans, again, use it for people that have decided to take the red pill and are thinking more conservatively or more like the Republicans. Black pill, which is specific to incels. Nope, that's wrong. That is completely wrong again. See, it just shows you how far behind the government is. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. Refers to a belief that this corruption can only be changed through massive societal restructuring, often including violence. No, that's wrong. That is completely wrong. Now, yes, it may be out there somewhere, but taking the black pill means giving up. It means just realizing you can't make enough change, or you're negative about everything and you have no hope. This is the problem with government. They're stupid. And then here people are like, let's give more power to the government. No, they're stupid and they get a lot of things wrong. Rope, a reference to self-deletion by Rope. Stacy, idealized version of a female who is very successful at gaining sexual and romantic attention for men, chooses Chads over incels. Yeah, it's also the blonde ditzy, bimbo, like cheerleader. Just alt-right, which is everybody that is slightly right of Mao at this point in time, a shortened version of alternative right, loosely associated movement of identitarians, nationalists, and others who reject traditional conservative politics and advocate for the preservation and protection of white people. No. Based RMVEs. RMVE. I'm sure they have that up here somewhere. Do they have RMVE? No, they don't describe what RMVE is. Use the term to refer to someone who has been converted. Wait, what? Based? RMVEs use the term to refer to someone who's been converted to an ist ideology or a way of indicating ideological agreement. So they're saying that makes you one of the isms, that you're doing this based on race, to use the word based. Oh my Lord, they're just making stuff up. What are some of the LARPing? Apparently, live action role play is now on the list. Red pill, the content of RMVE ideology. Taking the red pill or becoming red pill indicates the adoption of ist, phobe, and fascist beliefs. Okay. Good luck on you. Holy crap, these people are stupid. The FBI uses a glossary of terms to look for online that could indicate someone is involved with harmful stuff, according to documents obtained by the Heritage Foundation's Oversight Project. The flag terms include all the ones I read above. Documents were obtained by the FOIA. Yep. So Tom Fitton, who is he's with I forget which group he's with. Maybe is this a hyperlink? Yeah, let me open this up real quick. Judicial Watch, that's what it is. He's president of Judicial Watch, and they take donations to do FOIA and look into a lot of what the government's doing to keep an eye on them. So he says the following sentence now gets FBI attention: a base Chad who took a red pill while LARPing. He's right, though. He's right. Let's see if there's any comments on this article. 65. Let's do okay, they've got the newest here. FBI is America's #1 domestic terror threat, Dinesh D'Souza. I can't disagree. Actually, a lot of these words I can't say for YouTube. Here's another one. FFS, for F's sake. There's plenty of crime out there to keep your F-heads busy. Fentanyl across the border, or is that a right-wing conspiracy? Yeah, I won't finish reading down through this, but you guys get it. You guys get it. These people, they're so far behind the real world, and they don't know what they're talking about. They have no idea what men's communities, because you know why? They don't care. The truth of it is they don't care about men's communities. They don't care what we're actually talking about. They don't care that we are actually talking about college application rates and joblessness and men not getting hired and women filling roles that are mandated by new government things and laws that are against men and divorce statistics and child support. They don't care. They don't care that that's what 99.9% of this community talks about. They have no idea. So they look at the very fringe and then decide to label the whole entire group. And that's the same thing if one person does one thing bad, like we have had some young men that do say that they're in the involuntarily celibate community, go out and do a bad thing. All of a sudden they denounce the whole entire group or anybody that talks about it. But interestingly enough, we've had 5 or 6 group casualty events this past year that were all done by people of the LDHD TV community. Pretty telling that not only do they not throw everybody into the same group, but they turn around and basically give them a free pass because society has unfairly judged them. I could say the same thing about a men's community. Guys, don't forget to join us over on betterbachelor.locals.com or on Rumble. Dear Lord, get off YouTube. Start making the move. They're cracking down more and more. You're going to get more and more watered down content. I don't even know if this one's going to make it up on YouTube, but it'll definitely be over on Rumble if it's not. So make sure to join us over there today.